Hi everyone, it's Marcie Besecker. I am a coach and manager with Fun Stamper's Journey. Why don't you come on in, have a seat, and let's get crafty. Hi everyone, and happy Monday, July 3rd. So it's 4th of July weekend. Hopefully you got 4 days off. If you did it, that's okay. Hopefully you get tomorrow off. And I hope you got some crafting done this weekend. So today what I wanted to do is give you a couple little highlights on some items, but I want to share the liquid color, the silks, or the splashes. I'm asked a lot, what are the differences? It is a newer product to a lot of people. I had not used these products before, and before I came with FSJ, and now I love them. I don't think I could live without them. So I wanted to show you a few things, but first I wanted to touch on a couple things. I've been asked about how can you get this huge book, and it's not a book, it's a catalog. It's huge. There's so many things in here. I show it to you almost every video because it's look at this. Look at those beautiful trees. Love, 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 love them. I'm going to be doing a project with that soon. But I wanted to show you a couple things about this. Number one, how to get the catalog. A lot of people are asking me, how can I get one? The website up above, you can get the catalog. When you go onto that website, that is my website, you want to get the inspiration book and catalog, and the code number is right here, the CL-0025. So that's the code you want to put in, and it will be mailed to you. They are $12.95 plus shipping, and it is totally worth it, I promise you. So that is how you can get a catalog when I was asked about that. The other thing I had a couple of questions on was the bloom box, and I just got my bloom box today in the mail, and I love, love, love this one. I have a little granddaughter, and I think she's going to love this. It's super fun, super summery. I'm going to switch the video over to show you. Now, I purchased the dies. The dies do come separate, but it's called Mermaid Kisses. Look how cute. I can get the focus to work for you. They are cute. This little booklet tells you exactly what to do, step by step, to make these 4 beautiful cards. And all of the paper is in there. It's a kit. So this box, look how cute. This box is a full stamp set. This stamp set is only available during the month of June. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first put up here the 6-month subscription. If you want 6 months, you will be billed monthly, but you are making a 6-month commitment. You will get a box every month. And I'm going to, I might have, let me look here. These are the next 3 months. That is called Pop Art, and it's like a cartoon comic book type look. Really cute. Then we're going to be having in September this beautiful sunflower, Hello Sunshine, You Are So Beautiful set. Love sunflowers. October, See Ya in a While, Later Gator, We'll Miss You, See Ya Later. And then in November, look at those beautiful birds with the music notes. It says, birthday song, hello there, whatever you are, be a good one. Beautiful. So that right here gives you the next 4 months. So if you're interested in purchasing the subscription for 6 months, you are going to use this code down here, the KO0002. If you are not interested in doing 6 months, but there are a few that you saw that you like, oops, wrong one, you're going to go with the one-time purchase, and that's the KO0003. So again, go to the website up above. Those are the codes that you would need. And I will link those at the bottom of the video, so don't worry if you missed it. Okay, so going forward, and you get envelopes. You're going to get your envelopes that you need. You're going to get this adorable stamp set, Mermaid Kisses. And then here are the kits that you're going to need. Look at, you get sparkle dust, you get your twine. I know I have a lot of light going on here. And look at the beautiful colors. I love the colors. You have twine again, all your circles, everything's punched out for you. You can see you have your pierced element there on your oval. And here it looks like you're going to need your sequins and twine. The little scallop back here. So you have all your kits. You have your mermaid full-size stamp set, your envelopes, and this instruction booklet where they give you exactly what you need. So your card instructions talks about what to stamp, what to color. Here's the pencil numbers that you need. And obviously, if you do not have our exact colors and papers or inks, you can use what you have. You can pull out these cards and look for a really nice bold blue and orange and go ahead and make your card. Or use colors, paper that you have. Maybe you want to save these for something else. And then the dies, the DI0294 is the die number on that. So this will cut out the 3 mermaids. So this is Happy Mail that I got today. Pretty excited about that. All right, so we're going to get on with our project. And it's not really a project, more of a product review. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you first the liquid colors. And this was a bundle we got to purchase at convention. And I just put them in a little Sterilite container. They fit perfectly for me. I keep my extra little dauber pads there. So I'm going to take out Lovely Blue and Lemon Drop, just to kind of give you an idea what this is. And I'm going to do this on the white paper. So I bring in an old block. And I'm going to go ahead and first try to focus this. Oh, I need color. I always forget that I need some kind of color sitting down here because the white on the white on the white, it doesn't like that. Drives me crazy. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bit of blue, or Lovely Blue. I love this color. It's perfect for the sky. It's perfect for backgrounds. That's why it's almost half used, because I do use it a lot. And a little goes a long way, but I want to show you a couple different things, different techniques. So if you wanted to, you could take your little daubers, which we have the little dauber and then the larger ones, and they are wonderful. So you're just going to daub it. And you're just going to do this. You can swirl. You can do whatever you want, however you want to do your sky, however you want to color your water, whatever you're working on. Okay, then we have the yellow. Same thing. Look at that, how bold. You can do dots on a project. There's just so much stuff that you can do. Oops. This one, it dries fairly quick. It is dye, okay? So it is color, but it is dye. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you another little fun technique that we learned at convention. Let me wipe this off first. All right. So basically I'm going to take this same baby wipe, and on this side's all nice and clean. So you're going to just fold it and then fold it again, okay? Now you're going to put just a couple little colors. So I'm going to do a little bit of a blue. And then the lemon. And then I'm going to grab Oh, let's do bubble gum. Now this is fun for a background, something like that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your baby wipe and you just want to slowly pick up your ink in a line so that your ink is like that. Now you can do rainbows, you can do whatever you want. I rubbed it in the yellow on the blue, so that's why you're getting the yellow, but that's okay. And you can just keep going. And then, of course, you would pick up more ink, but I just put a little bit on there. I just wanted to kind of show you just some samples on there. I don't even know if I have much left on here, but you could just do a fun background just to get some squiggles. I don't know if you can see that very well. Mostly the other side. So it's just ink. It dries very, very fast, but it's a fun thing to do if you wanted to do, like this one's pretty dry. But it's still, if you squish hard, you'll still have some. So it does go a long way. So that's the ink. It is just a liquid color, and it's dye-based and acid-free, and they're 1 ounce each. Okay, and there's multiple colors that you can get that in. And I'm going to tell you there's 12. I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, tells me there are 12 liquid colors, and they're brand new, just came out in this catalog. So we're still playing with them, still looking, finding ideas with those, but I want to show you a card that I did with them. And I moved it. Okay, so this card was all white. This card here, this is black paper, and this is black paper the sentiments on. This was all white. And so what I did is I took the different inks and I took my daubers and I just kind of mixed it up, some different greens and blues and purples on paper for the peacock. And then for the flowers, I did just, technically I just took a dauber and I did exactly this. And I just put ink and then I stamped in black ink. So this is white paper. You can see it's white paper here. So it's white paper. I did the purple and the green and the yellows, all like that. And this too, in the background. And then this one, I just kind of mixed. Some blues, some greens, some purples. And I just mixed them all up. Then I glazed them. And then I put silks on them. So you'll see the drops. Those are silk. Like the blue there. That's all silk, and I'll show you that. And I did that right on top of glaze. Okay, so that's a little bit about, this was my first try with liquid colors, other than the card that we did at convention. So I guess that would be my second try, but my first by myself, let me kind of figure this out type of a card. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to move on and show you silks. Silks are probably my favorite. I put silk on everything. So what I'm going to do is show you on the light and the dark paper on silk. So the silk comes like this, and it looks like a nail polish. And it's just Journey silk. So you're going to notice on the bottoms it has the metallic. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that you shake it up very well. You hear the little ball in there, which means the metallic is starting to move. It's loosening up. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure on most of them, you can tell there's a little bit of an angle on the brush. It kind of just curves down just a bit. And let me see, I'm going to see if I can move this up a little bit. There you go. Maybe it's a little bit better. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to, sorry, I need my little color thing there. So my focus stays in. Okay. So what you want to do is you just take it and you just tap. And it can work. It has metallic, so it will work on darker paper. it can be messy. So you might want to block it off. I'm going to put some bigger drops down. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to let that dry for a minute so that I can show you what it looks like. Because it looks like it's dry, but if you rubbed it, it will rub. So let it dry a little longer. But this is what it looks like on the dark. And then on the light. Hope you can see that. Okay, so now I'm going to try the green one again. You've got the metallic. You need to get it all mixed up. And light and dark paper, whatever you want. And there you go. So there, and that's electric lime. The first one I used was turbo teal. And then this one is electric lime. So there's that. Two of my favorite colors. And then on the darker paper. And it's all in preference. Some people don't like the grunge look, the more depth, different mediums. They like crisp, clean cut cards, and that's okay. It is all about preference. I just want to show you some of my favorite colors so you can get an idea. Again, I'm shaking up the metallic. This one is bronze. It's beautiful. And you can tell, see how the brush is kind of angled. Bronze, and then I'm going to do the silk. The silver. The silver is almost gone. This is probably my third or fourth bottle. I really love the silk. And I love silver, gold, bronze. But I'll show you my favorite one in a minute. So I'm just adding this on. Of course, you know, it depends on what your project is. You don't have to put 4 or 5 colors. 1 or 2 is perfect. And I'll show you, I have another card that I did with my favorite one. So now that's adding the bronze and the silver. So if you can see that, the bronze and the silver. And then here it is on the darker color with the bronze and the silver. So those are the 2 different ones. Okay, so that is silk. Silk is the one that looks like it's in the nail polish. My favorite one is the sparkle silk. And of course it depends on your product. Sometimes your project, sometimes you do want more color. Sometimes you just want a little something to add to your project. And this one to me just shimmer and shines. It's just, oh, I love this stuff. And I could just keep doing this to a card and you really, I mean, you can tell, but you just can't overdo it in my opinion. But that real sparkly one here, that's the clear. And it's just super fun, super sparkly. And this is on the white. I don't know if you can tell, but the focus is kind of weird. Let's see. Okay, so that is the silks. Here's a card I did with just silk. So you can see the sparkle. It's not too much, but it's just adds enough sparkle to it. I hope you can see that. Okay. Now a quick demonstration. I just want to make this quick little video just to show you the different things. Now what I like to do is pull in an old bloom box because this will splatter and it'll go everywhere. So you want to be careful. This is my Bix Media box, and I'm going to go ahead and do it on white so you can see it better. So again, this is Turbo Teal. Metallic is on the bottom. And these are the splashes. And the splashes, there's a couple different ways. If you want just a mist, or if you want a splatter, there's different ways to do it. So if I want a splatter, you're just going to chunk it and just lightly pull the trigger. See how it's all kind of chunky? Okay, so that's how you do your chunky, your more of your splatter than your silky spray. Now I'm going to show you more of a silky spray, and I'm going to use the gold. The gold and the silver are my favorite. I use those the most because I like to put them just on a background. I like to just add a little color. And you can take both this and the silks, and I put them on a block. If you want add a little metallic to something, use one of your little blending tools, pick it up, put it on a flower or whatever you want, and you can just kind of play with it. I was going to look, I thought I had a flower I was going to show you, but I don't. But you can just pick it up and color right onto it. So this is how you're going to do the mist. You're going to do a strong spray. Okay, and then this is how you're going to do the chunks. Okay, so you barely squeeze it, just like a little tiny bit of pressure slowly drops it out. So here is the mist right there. And then there is the chunks. Wow, my focus is terrible. Let me see. Oh, why it does not like white. There we go. So there's the mist, and then this is the chunks. So I hope you can see that okay. So it just depends on your project. I love doing this type of look on a lot of my mixed media type stuff. Here's the blue, the Turbo Teal, and you can see it's really like glimmery metallic also. Really pretty. So it just depends on the look you're going for. If you're going for shimmer, shine, and just want to add that type of an accent, then that's what you're going to use. If you want to do more of a chunky kind of more of a mixed media type look, and you want to just like make it look, you know, like to me, I think this card here is more of a mixed media. I used glaze. I used glaze in the background with sparkle dust. I used liquid color. I used silk. I didn't use splash. I did emboss the sentiment, so I used that. So to me, this is mixed media. I used a lot of different things on it. It looks a little more not like clean and crisp. This one is a little more clean and crisp to me. So if you like the clean, you know, look, this still has silk on it, but it's just simple, clean card. And this one is a little more artsy. So those are the kinds of different things that you can use them for. And even if you don't do mixed media, adding a splash of something in the background, a mist or some silk, just to add a little bit of a depth to your card, you can certainly do that. It does not have to be mixed media. But that is the difference between the three. I like them all for different things. My clear sparkle silk, I use all of the time. Love it, love it, love it. I use it almost every card because who doesn't like a little sparkle? So I do love that one. And again, the splashes, I love the silver and the gold are my favorite, but I do like the electric lime and the turbo teal a lot too. And those are both in the Amaze collection. So I hope this helps you and kind of understand the three different mediums that we have, the three different techniques. Well, there's a lot of different techniques. You can do so many things. You can take silk and you can take our sparkle dust and you can mix it and make green sparkle dust. I've done that. You take this and you mix it with your modeling paste and you can have a colored modeling paste. I like to do that with the blue, and for water, for whatever, you can add a little color to it. You can, I mean, there's so much stuff you could do with it. Like I said, you could put it on a block and then take one of your markers, your blending brushes, and you can pick it up and color with it. So if you want to add a little bit of especially Christmas time, add a little gold to this or that, and you can add and really pump up your card by adding some of that, and that's a lot of fun. So there's so many things to do. I hope that explains the difference between the liquid color, the silks, and the splashes. So again, I want to thank you for watching. The catalog you can get right here with this code up at my email. Just click on that, go to my email, and you can get it with the code CL0025, 0025. And then for the one-time only blue box, it is $29.95 for the one-time purchase. And that's KO0003. And then if you want to do the 6-month subscription, which I enjoy doing, number one, you get to save money. You are getting a full-size stamp set. It's perfect if it's not exactly your taste, maybe a grandchild, a friend, an activity to just grab and take with you if you're going somewhere and you want to take a crafting item. I like to do the bloom box because it takes me outside of my comfort zone. Okay, so the next one is not my favorite, but I can see some really neat things for it to send to my son, for example. I think that would be a really fun one to do. So even though it's something that is not your favorite thing, it takes you out of your comfort zone, and it makes you do stuff differently. So that's why I really like them. There's most of them I love, but sometimes I get one that I'm like, and I have a friend go, oh my gosh, that's my favorite. And I'm like, okay, I really have to rethink this because it's not all about me. It's about what I'm sharing with, who am I giving it to. And I find that the ones that I do that aren't my favorite tend to end up being ones that I really enjoy doing and really liked. And I think it's because I really think about it and create something that I normally wouldn't just put together quickly. And so not necessarily the kits that come in the bloom box, but you can create something on your own, something completely different, something specific to the person you're sending it to, which is something I really enjoy doing with the bloom box. So again, once June is gone, that Little Mermaid is no longer. So it is while supplies last also. So I want to make sure you know that. So that's something to think about. So I hope this helped you. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great day.